Hi everyone, I'm Yulin Dong, PhD student from Peking University, and I study on how people form mental representation of social networks and how it's related to a wide range of social biases. So we are usually embedded in complex social relationships, described as a social network. By constraining what information we receive and from whom, social networks modulates our beliefs and choices. But separated from classic observational learning, learning on networks is distributed. That means each individual in the network generates information and communicates with his neighbors dynamically. So the information you received from different sources is correlated. Then when making decisions in social networks, constrained by our cognitive resource, we can't do rational Bayesian learning considering the whole network structure. So actually, previous studies on behavioral economics and also cognitive neuroscience suggested people actually use biased decision heuristics called degree learning. It assumes that people weighted average the information from their neighbors and the influencer has a larger weight. For example, here in this network, the neighbor C has more connections than neighbor A, so it has more information and it's weighted more. Degree learning is the most influential model in the field and can account for a wide range of social phenomena. But it's originally proposed as a guess, so nobody knows the cognitive reason behind it. On the other hand, a separate field of study of social psychology reported a wide range of social perception biases. That means when we compare the self-reporting network with the real social networks, there are many systematic differences. For example, the self-reporting network is more self-centered and it is influenced by our position in the network and also the network structure. These biases of different aspects in social networks from different fields of studies seem unconnected. So our work is to explain and bridge these biases within a normative computational account from first principles. So we did it with a representation perspective. That is, given limited cognitive resource, we may not hold the whole network structure in mind, but we may represent a simplified network structure. And thus, the biases may emerge. So the question is, how do we represent the social network? And we are motivated by the idea of goal-directed representation, that people comprise information of the environment optimally based on their goal. And in the social network, we assume that people represent a simplified network structure to facilitate the goal of social learning. And the biases of decision and perception can result from this simplification. Specifically, given an actual network, we assume people simplify the network structure by trading off the benefit and cost. Here, the benefit refers to the learning performance, and cost refers to the number of links represented. By doing the optimization, we can derive the internal representation of an individual in the network. Yeah. As you can see, our model can give the prediction of each node. Each node in the network represents an independent subnetwork, and it is egocentric. The information converges on oneself. And after then, we assume people do Bayesian learning on the representing network, so it may result in the biased behavior. And we can also do this on different social networks, and our model can give the representation and the behavior of different individuals. So back to our questions. We found that our model can actually predict similar decision biases like the deep learning model did. And also, we found our model, the model-derived representation can actually explain the previously reported biases. And also, our model can give new predictions. So if you are interested, please come to my poster for detailed results and our experiment to test our model. Thank you.